in fear at Sigismund's camp from the ramparts, wondering when they'd attack. It was just a matter of time, and I wouldn't have been able to defend the fortress for long.
In my power to help you repair this place.
I didn't have you down as a builder, Shishka.
I may not be a builder, but I can raise money, believe me.
I believe you. We'll discuss it later. I'll go and see how much damage they caused. I'm dreading it already.
Zizka,
Henry!
what did you want to talk to?
About your I've commanded countless men. And no doubt you have something the others didn't. I know you're still in the service of Lord Perkstein and have duties, but I would be honored if you stood by my side.
That would be an honor for me as well, Zizka. It's just that I don't know right now what Hanush wants from me.
I understand. You don't.
What are your plans?
Now, let's celebrate our victory properly. Then we'll go back. I'll leave any further negotiations to Jobst and Radzig. But it's not over yet. The King and Prokop of Luxembourg are still prisoners, and it's hard to say whether Sigismund will want to release them. Maybe that's why I'd like to have you...
What did you think of...
Nothing. I didn't see much of it. But even through the fortress walls, I could hear they didn't have a chance against you.
You could tell that by what you heard.
I hear the grass grow. I can find my way just by listening, with eyes closed if necessary. That comes in very handy when you're captured and blindfolded.
I hear we lost the silver.
They got to it yesterday. If only you'd arrived one day sooner. What can we do? We'll have to look for a way to make a living.
I found Brabant in the camp.
I'm glad you did. I haven't such a buffoon. Oh well, a lesson learned. At least he can no longer deceive anyone. After what he did to Ada, that's all he...
That should do it.
What will happen now, Yaroslav?
I don't know. Maybe Henry will know.
Henry. One hell of a man, eh?
Who'd have thought that's how the blacksmith's son would turn out?
How are you?
I've got my breath back, so a lot better now, Liebchen. Luck was on my side, I tell you. Luck and my Buddha.
It's unbelievable that you did it.
You didn't believe we would?
I did, but I prefer to fear the worst so I can be pleasantly surprised.
That way you have every outcome covered.
You volunteered for the mission so you'd find von Berghoff, didn't you?
Well...
Don't deny it. It was obvious to everyone.
I wanted to take revenge on that bastard. And I will.
How? He's one of the richest men in the kingdom.
We Jews have our ways, you know. And we won't forget his name.
I can't wait.
You'll...
So,
Aye, we made it. And we lost the silver.
I'm not exactly delighted either. And we're alive.
That's true. But it could have gone very differently. I'm in your debt, Buddha. I'll never forget this.
What debt? You're my brother. Well, they took our silver. But maybe it's better.
Well, I'd prefer if the Geld could have helped. The king, our people, your people. But now the Prague rabble are going to share it. You're right, though. Maybe they'll quarrel over it, and...
Brabant is...
Genau. Though it's a huge pity I couldn't help you. and could only watch. I still don't understand how anyone could have deceived me like that. Such a lie. Justice was done.
What will you do?
My mother in Colleen and all the others will need me. We'll make a new start there. I don't know if anyone will return.
What about the Devil's Path?
That was great. If you can call what we went through great. But
What do you plan to do?
whatever's necessary. The same as in Kutna. My people need someone who can stand up for them. Because there will always be some who want to put them. That's life, nicht wahr?
I have to go now, Sam.
Sei gesund.
Catherine.
Hi, I'm all right. Oh, thank God you came back safe and sound. You kept your word.
I said I would, didn't I?
We both know it could have ended badly.
No, it couldn't. I gave you my word, and I keep my word.
You liar.
I wanted you to be at least slightly happy. Are you happy?
I can never be happy again. It just isn't possible. There are things you can never unsee.
I know what you mean. I try to stop looking back. Look forwards.
If only I could.
You can. And admit it. You're happier than you were yesterday. Just a little. But you are, aren't you?
I am.
You see?
At least we chased those bastards away.
Thank you for the evening before my departure.
I was afraid. I thought it was the end.
So did I.
You lied to me.
Just a bit.
I'm not angry. It was nice.
I needed someone to share my burden. At least for a while.
So did I. Let's not talk about it.
Well, the last few days here in the fortress must have been awful. How did you get through them?
The same as everyone else, I suppose. We got hungrier and hungrier. But you forget about that after. The worst thing was the fear that I'd never see you again.
I wanted to tell you that, you're one of the bravest women I ever met.
Oh, come now.
No, it's true. After all you've been through, never complained. And everything you've done for us, we couldn't have done it without you. I wouldn't be able to do it. Thank you. And I hope you'll get to know peace now. You deserve it.
What's come over you? Nobody ever said anything like that to me.
They should have, though.
Thank you. What did you mean, one of the bravest? Who else did you have in mind?
Someone from back home. I think you'd like her. I'll tell you about her one day. I killed Brabant.
Good.
Good.
It's good he paid for what he did. It's good he can't harm anyone again. But I'm sad for every horrible deed we do to put right other horrible deeds. It's wrong. Even so, I think...
You're right. You're not. What's your plan now?
Now? A long bath, a good meal, brush my hair.
I need all that as well. And what will become of...
Us? Maybe it would be good to have someone to hold me again, but I've grown out of dreams.
What if they came true this time?
We'll see. Let it surprise me.
I'll have to go and see Hanush now.
So I heard. You volunteered for the mission so you'd find von Burgos, didn't you?
Well...
Don't deny it.
I see you came through unscathed.
It is a miracle. Since meeting you, I've been taken prisoner, shot, almost executed, starved to death. I expected I would lose an arm, at least.
I'd say we're quits, wouldn't you? You saved me in the Italian court, and now I saved you.
Is this your subtle way of suggesting I should leave?
I won't force you to stay.
I am very grateful.
Well then, you still don't regret joining us?
I regretted that I have successfully avoided situations like this, and if I have to choose between a gilded cage with Sigismund,
What were the last few days like?
what is a lot? Even one death is more than enough. But if you had not come, it would have been much worse.
What's your plan now? Head out into the world again?
You will not get rid of me that easily. All I have seen of your country so far is death. Now I want to discover its beauty. It is a pity Catherine cannot show me around. Keep her close, friend, or you will lose her to me.
I better be off.
It was good to see you.
Godwin!
Safe and sound, but absolutely knackered. These...
I'm glad you all came through it.
It was a close-run thing. We almost died of hunger, among other things. The fucking Praguers brought a trebuchet. They hit the tower, smashed the gate to pieces. And as you probably heard,
They shot at you from a trebuchet?
It's a match for the finger of God, I can tell you. Once they've got it aimed, it hits the same spot time and time again. It knocks down walls just like a bombard. Twice a year is quite enough for...
How did we lose the...
I don't know much about that, lad. We were cooped up in the fort at the time, praying... The silver's gone.
Do you think it would have been better to give it to them in the first place? And...
There's no point thinking about that. Besides, it's highly likely they'd have betrayed us anyway.
What the hell did you eat? The food had all...
The men cut up leather belts and tried to cook them. It wasn't any good. Janos Uher cooked something up out of ash, weeds, and sawdust. Then we were all so hungry that And then came the war.
Oh.
No. We ate the only part of our gear, stinking braise.
I bet you didn't expect you'd have to brush off your fighting.
That's true. I thought I'd find you in a tavern with some girls. Give you both a clipper, and instead, this.
And thank...
Come now. At least and saw hope, but I hope you won't give me any more trouble. And I can devote myself to drinking.
What will you do now?
I don't know. I thought I'd spend the bloody silver. But instead, I reckon I'll stay at the Devil's Den a while if there's room for me.
Well, maybe they'll be looking for a parish...
Forget it. I've had it with giving Sir...
Take care, then.
God be...
Good lord, I haven't been this thirsty in years.
It was still the same when I...
Here I am, sir.
Let's take a look at it. Good work, Henry. You're a blacksmith through and through.
Thanks, sir.
So now, to the reason I wanted to talk to you. As you no doubt know, there's a big change in store for Hans. He's getting married.
He has to get married.
Has to, wants to, it doesn't matter. He's going to. As you can see, he's none too pleased.
I'm not really surprised. If he can't choose his wife.
Exactly.
Henry, I realize you're not familiar with the business of arranged marriages among the nobility, so don't poke your nose in. It's clear that if it were up to him, he'd keep putting off the wedding in the hope I'd change my mind. But I won't. I've given my word to Lord Botsek of Kunstad, and I don't break my word. So your job, Henry, when the time comes, is to, and if our young lord refuses, you have my permission. After all, who else should take care of him other than the young lord's squire, eh?
That's right. I'll make sure he doesn't run away or something.
Excellent. Agreed.
And when is it supposed to happen?
You'll find out in good time. In the meantime, stay in these parts till Butchek and I arrange all the details with Herald.
I thought we were going back to Rasai.
We'd just be losing time. I'll give you coin so you can find decent quarters and have enough to live on. Radzig also agrees you'll stay with Capon as his right-hand man.
All right. Where is my father, in fact?
Somewhere in the fields outside the village. He took his unit to rout the last of the Pragas. They should be back around now, I reckon. You can go to meet him. He'll want to hear how you fared today. Go with God, then. And don't forget what we said.
Safe journey, Hannah. And send my regards to Bernard.
Quick!
Oh, no.
The Prager's dead commander is inside. I've had a message sent to Jobst, so don't worry about it.
I spent all this time chasing you, and you die in your sleep. I had other plans for you. Well, at least I don't have to get my hands dirty. And anyway, you'll burn in hell forever for what you did. God, where is that dog?
Fucking massacre. The story is ended. So, are you happy now?
Happy? I don't really know. We may have won in the end, but the road to victory was hard.
So you realize the price you had to pay?
War is a dirty business. No one has the power to change that. I didn't understand that before. But I do now.
I know that feeling. I tried to tell you about it, but I reckon there are some things you've got to figure out for yourself.
For instance, revenge.
Should I have sat back and done nothing? After everything that happened?
Whatever you did, it was your decision.
It's right that you dealt with Istvan tough. To hell with the sword, but that bastard had it coming. But I'm a little afraid that revenge might have become the only thing you care about. Why dirty your hands with the likes of Brabant?
He chose his path. We can't reproach him for that.
But sometimes it's better not to play by their rules. Better not to be like them. And turn the other cheek.
You're right, Father. There was too much lust for revenge in me. To tell the truth, I'd rather just forget all about it.
Do you remember the advice I gave you the last time we were together?
You said it doesn't matter how many people I kill. Because I can never change what happened. And you also asked if I feel better. To tell the truth, no. I don't.
Maybe you'll change your mind one day.
Maybe.
You accepted war, and war accepted you.
I wouldn't say I had any choice, Father.
But you killed innocent people in Malashov. How could you do such a thing?
I made a mistake. They died because of me. They didn't do anything wrong. I'll never forgive myself for it.
All right. You avenged an evil act. But you behaved like a bandit. Plundering and robbing poor wretches. Oh, my son.
There was no other way. We just had to win. And sometimes, to achieve victory, you have to use every possible means.
Why lie to yourself, Henry? Where did all that evil in you come from?
No, don't leave.
You trampled everything I taught you underfoot. You've turned into the very thing you wanted to take vengeance against. You're just like Istvan. Farewell.
So, this time it seems it really is the end.
Father.
You did it. You got them. Toth, Van Owlitz. Even that damned scavenging ginger fox is gone. Your mother and Martin would surely be proud of you.
Perhaps. In a way.
Of course they would. You avenged them. You prevented a war, you saved a lot of people, and after all that, you're still in one piece. That's not a bad performance for an ordinary bastard. You even succeeded in getting that adventurous sword of ours back.
Your sword.
It all started with this. Martin truly was a brilliant blacksmith. It sings so nicely. But it's not singing for me. It's yours, son.
What happens now?
Now? Now we'll get on with life. Do you remember what I told you? That there are some things in the world worth living for. Blue skies, warm sunshine, green grass underneath your feet, beautiful girls,
Good wine, good people, and a fine steed underneath your backside, yeah.
Enjoy it while you can. I can assure you nothing lasts forever. And if you're missing that excitement now, which I'm sure you are, you can be certain that it'll find us again itself one day. I believe there are interesting times still ahead of us. By the way, that buxom lass that you were with?
What, Catherine? Oh, come on. She's old enough to be my mother.
So what? I think you could do with a bit of mothering. Besides, a well-built lass like that, she'll see you through the hardest of times.
I'm telling you, Dry Devil is a hell of a marksman. I'd bet my right arm that, drunk as he is, he could still hit anything you care to point. Remember Von Orlitz?
Have you really bet your right arm?
In fact, I will go further. Hinek. Your crossbow.
Come in, Rayo! I heard about some William fella who shot an apple off someone's head. Or was it Walter?
At least take that.
Okay. Oh, come on!
Shut up! You're wasted. Never seen you this bad. Come on! Shut up!
This will go down in history.
What is it?
Sire, I bear news from the Italian court. There's been a robbery.
What?
Apparently Margrave Yob's people, they freed the hostages and stole all the silver and vanished.
All our silver?
All of it, but that's not all, sire. Word has come that Jobst is mustering an army and is planning to go to the aid of Kuttenberg.
Oh, that treacherous little whore. That snake. That fucking turncoat! Get out! What are you still standing there? Spit it out!
Sire, Ladislaus of Naples, he's declared himself King of Hungary and lays claim to your lands. He landed at Zadar with an army.
Anything else?
Well, your Cumans plundered the estates of the House of Wallstein. The widow Anna is demanding compensation.
Compensation? Compensation she wants, that little widow? And how are we supposed to pay that when there's no one even capable of guarding our treasury in the middle of fucking town? Anything else?
No, sire, that's all, sire.
This fucking country! Fucking Bohemian! Hard-headed, insidious vermin! That's the whole fucking curse of them! Rot in their own caterpillar!
We're going back to Hungary. Get packed immediately and give the orders.
Sire, how am I to pay the wages of the Prague troops?
Do you know what happened to our silver from the Italian court?
I do.
Then fucking get it back! Give it to the Pragas for all we care. Do whatever you like with this accursed Czech silver.
But sire, I would need something to see.
filthy again.
Here we are. Good. Christ! Pardon me.
What would you like?
What's new around?
Well, if there was some...
What's the plan now?
For fuck's sake, Henry. One battle's hardly over and you're thinking of the next one.
Well, I didn't say that.
Fuck plans. Roam about and have fun. Knowing Bocek, Herald, and his other relatives, it'll be ages before they agree on a dowry.
God! God! I should go back. What's your plan now?
That's up.
Getting drunk.
I don't know. Sometimes I think I'll wait and see what Shishka comes up with. And it has to be something special.
Lovely day, isn't it?
My.
Taking their time again.
What now?
Didn't you hear me?
Hey.
Quick!
Lovely noontime, Henry.
What are you going to do now?
No,
Like a bear?
exactly like bear. And you should do same. You must get strong, so...
What'd you do before?
What do you think? I steal food. Ah, you mean before?
Oh, I see you're one lucky bloke.
No, because of war. They take me
You're a cook?
No, but they not know that. So they...
And what did you cook for them?
Lucky there was Serbian cook there. If you know her blue blood. Being...
And how did it all turn?
Cook catch plague and die. Me?
Teach me something then.
It will take some... But you give... This may be cured. They will hangover.
Greetings.
Same to you. How's it going? We didn't have a chance to talk at Sukhdol.
You had other
It
concerns.
looks like Hanush is serious.
Oh,
What did Hanush talk to you about?
various things. You don't need to know everything, Henry.
Oh, come on. You know you've always been able to rely on me. Now, maybe we've had your secrets.
Secret? I'd say it's already the talk of the Hanush told me he has no intention of handing over what's mine.
Wasn't he supposed to hand it over when you reached maturity?
Yes, he was. And I'm not happy. Either I fulfill his condition... Oh, I have to think this through.
What are we going to do about the wedding?
What can we do? Nothing. You heard what Hanush said. He doesn't want anyone to accuse him of not keeping his word. He promised Bocek he'd marry me to his niece, so that's what he's going to do. And that really fucking annoys me. I'm still young. I want to have fun. And instead of that, I have to marry some wench I've never seen. Also, she's bound to be ugly. She'd have been married off ages ago otherwise. Aye.
Yeah, maybe she'll be pretty as well.
No chance. I've been thinking, though. If I get married and have a son...
After me?
Heinrich.
In German?
Ah, you see, it's in fashion at court these days. And what have you got to complain about? You should be pleased. Or would you rather I name him Vakali?
No, I'm pleased.
Of course he will. He'll take after me. He'll...
What was it like before we turned up? Must have been hard.
It was fucked up. I was hit by an arrow. And then we were just stuck in the fortress. But you know what? I didn't even remember Nabokov. That escape through the... You arrived in the nick of time.
We lost all the silver.
We couldn't save it. As soon as they got into the courtyard and basement, it was clear we'd lose it. But money isn't everything. We're alive. Sigismund is fucked. We won.
What about your injury? You said you got hit.
Godwin pulled the arrow out straight away. It didn't go in too deep, thankfully. I was wearing armor, and in the fray, I didn't even think of it. It's only starting to hurt now, in fact.
You'll be all right.
Of course I'll be all right. What do you...
I found Brabant in...
Brabant? I thought he'd turned tail. That would have been just like him.
I suppose he really cared about the silver.
And? What happened?
He caught Sam. He was going to kill him. I finished him.
Oh, I hope he suffered.
He begged, whined, whimpered.
I hope Ada enjoyed looking down on that.